Hello, my name is Ian and I'm demonstrating One More Cup of Ego, a VR project made for CS428 at UIC. This is also a collaboration project between myself and a friend of mine, Robert Petrov. So let me teleport over here. So as you can see here, the premise of this project is essentially to create a room scale environment, in this case a kiosk, for this mock-up of one of the upcoming CS buildings that will be built on campus within the next few years. And so our kiosk was inspired by the Project Moon universe, which is a collection of games created by the company Project Moon. And so that includes Lobotomy Corporation and Library of Ruina. And so as you can see here, this is part of the library. And on the counter, we have a whole host of buttons. And so each of these buttons represents one of the items the kiosk is selling. And in particular, these are pieces of equipment that you can obtain within the games. Also, if you see these expertly rendered coins over here, and if I bring them to this bank, you can see 1, 2. We have 2 on, and that's the currency within the Project Moon universe, and it's the currency that you'll be using to buy these equipment. And if I pop over here and tap on this strapping young gentleman's shoulder, hey yo, you wanna buy some stuff? Go push one of these buttons here and it'll dispense something from the tube. You wanna change floors? You just press the buttons over here to the left to change the floor. Okay, see ya, bye. So as you might have been able to guess from that charming voice line, that was myself. A anime version of myself. My friend Robert is the one who made these humanoid models, you can see, animated here using Mixamo. And so I think he did a pretty good job of, rendering myself. And as I mentioned, we've got some buttons over here, which each represent one of the floors that we've implemented. So in the Library of Ruina, there's a number of floors that the player can progress through and control. And so currently we're on the floor of History with the patron librarian over here, Malkuth. And so if I press this button, we'll do a little transition onto the floor of Technology with our patron librarian Yasad over here being all angry, and a new person hosting the kiosk. This is, of course, my friend Robert.
Hey, don't forget that to access any of the ego, you can just press the buttons right in front of me. And if you want to switch the floor way out, you can also hit the other button as well.
So as you mentioned, these are the equipment buttons. So if I tap one of these, you can see that we've lost one of our 2 on, and a pair of nicely crafted pistols have popped out. Boink. Yep. And so these pistols are called Solemn Vow, and they're one of the equipment, or ego, one more cup of ego, hint hint wink wink. So yeah, these are part of the equipment that you can get in game, and so I was the one who modeled all of these ego in the game. So as you can see here, it's kind of like these butterfly pistols. It was a challenge to get these, accurate to these sprites without, going too overboard, but I like to think I did a good job. Let me toss these over there. And if we hop over to another floor, let's go to the floor of art. And here we have the floor of art along with our patron librarian Natsak. And of course, Robert is looking over this floor as well. But if I press on this button, each floor has its own different set of ego. And so here we have Da Capo, which is a scythe that you get by defeating the Silent Orchestra, which is an enemy in the game. Let's toss that over there. And then let's go over to our last floor, the floor of History. And here we have the floor of History, presided over by our patron librarian Had. And I'm the one looking over this floor. And so if we tap another button, oh, we're out of on. So you need on to buy stuff, so let's pop one in there. And now, there we go. And now we have this nice looking flintlock rifle called Laetitia. Again, this is another piece of equipment you can get in the game. And so yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching.